Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Silent Core, and in this Division video I'm going to be talking all about endgame content. So the gameplay on screen, this is some brand new gameplay from the Dark Zone. You'll see I have a squad of 3. I'm playing with another YouTuber called Jack Frags, and the third person is actually one of the developers from Ubisoft who was kind of coaching us through. So I believe in this gameplay we're actually level 20. I'm just about to reach Dark Zone rank 10. And we actually come across another group of 3 players in another squad. And we decided to do one of the missions together with them, friendly, and I think one of them actually misfired on us, or maybe misfired on our turret or something, and they actually turned rogue against us, so we ended up just killing them all. But that's just the awesome thing about the Dark Zone, is you never really know what's going to happen, you don't know who's going to turn on you at what point. Everybody could be potentially a threat. So one of my biggest concerns with the Division is on the endgame content, and it's something that I just really hope that once you've done all the main missions, once you've upgraded your base of operations to the highest level, you've done all the upgrades, I just hope that the Division is a game that you can keep playing. You know, there's still content available to you, it's still fun, it's still fresh, and kind of like the way Destiny works, you know, that Destiny has updates that keeps people bringing back every day, every week, you know, people are coming back to Destiny. And comparing it to a game such as Assassin's Creed, you know, once you've done all the main storylines of Assassin's Creed, once you've done all the side missions, there's not a whole load of, to do in Assassin's Creed, you know, there's not a whole load of reason to keep playing that game. So I did ask a few developers when I was over in Sweden playing this game, and none of them were really allowed to give me any sort of answer on what the endgame content is. However, Ubisoft Massive's creative director Magnus Jansen actually did a pretty interesting interview with VG247. And I wanted to bring you guys to a few quotes that were published in that article. So first up, all the missions can actually be played in normal mode or hard mode, and you're going to be able to kind of repeat these missions on the harder mode to get extra rewards. We actually tried one of the missions in hard mode when we were playing, and it was definitely a lot harder. The enemies are a lot smarter. They flank you a lot better. They use their skills a lot more against you. You know, they're definitely a lot more tough to take down. And they've added here that it's not something that you do from the beginning of the game to go hard. It's something you kind of go back to. So that could be a possibility for more endgame content, is completing missions on harder modes and possibly getting much rarer loot. So I'm going to bring you guys to this other quote, and it's probably the most interesting part of this whole article, and it says, one of the cool things we do is that once you hit the max level, level 30, so we now have the level 30 confirmed as the maximum level in the Division, suddenly the whole Dark Zone repopulates with new content and challenges suitable at that level. And now the entire Dark Zone, instead of being segmented where you explore further and further north, the whole Dark Zone is repopulated completely for you to tackle openly again. So basically, before you're level 30 in the Division, the Dark Zone is separated into 6 different kind of zones, and throughout those zones it gets progressively harder. But once you hit level 30, it's actually all going to change with new content and challenges for your level. And I kind of had an idea that the Dark Zone would be to do with the endgame content, just because the Dark Zone literally does take up, you know, almost a third of the whole map. So there's definitely going to be a lot of content there. They didn't really add, you know, how often it's going to have new content, if there's going to be like weekly updates or daily updates, to keep people coming back. They haven't really specified that yet. And another question he was asked in the interview is, so the entire game gets a lot tougher once you hit the level cap? And he replied, it gets a lot tougher, and obviously you can still find and craft much better gear and equipment. So it sounds like, you know, once you've hit that level cap, there's still always that constant grind to get yourself better items and weapons, and that's obviously going to make your character a lot more powerful in the Dark Zone. You're going to have more of an advantage against other players. You know, if you have much better weapons, much better mods on your weapons, you're going to have a very big distinct advantage against other squads of players. Because let's face it, the PvP in the Division, it's not like Call of Duty. The other players can be a bit like bullet sponges if you haven't like fully upgraded your armor and weapons. So one last thing I wanted to touch on, although Ubisoft have confirmed that the max rank is going to be level 30, they haven't actually said what the max rank of your Dark Zone rank is going to be, since your Dark Zone rank can actually fluctuate. You know, if you're dying as a rogue agent, you can actually lose Dark Zone XP and ranks. I haven't really seen anybody comment this, and I did actually ask a dev twice at the event what the maximum level, and he confirmed it was actually level 99, and I haven't seen anybody else really talking about that level 99 cap, so I'm not quite sure if there was some sort of miscommunication there, or if maybe that is in fact, you know, your maximum Dark Zone rank that you can get. But he did say that it would take a very long time to get level 99 in the Dark Zone. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed another video on the Division. Leave a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and you do want more videos like this one. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.